This section of the machine is we have a toolbox. The toolbox is for storing your grease guns, any other fluid that you want to maintain with the machine. It opens and closes. This section of the engine compartment, we're looking at several things when we have the door open. One of them is the overall integrity of how clean the bay is. We also have a filter assembly back here that is an inline filter for the tank itself. It also has a gauge that tells you when you need to service that particular filter. Our radiator system is mounted up here. Again, we have our diesel fuel return line that is insulated as we have to monitor it. This section of the engine compartment houses a number of items that we have to keep track of. One, we have our stage 5 exhaust system. We also have a sock over that exhaust system. We want to make sure that the integrity of that sock is always there. Cummins has sensors on the front, sensors on the rear. We cannot have a delta temperature drop of too much or it will not regen properly. Our radiator fill tank is up top. We have access that from the top side of the machine. We will show that in another picture. We have charged air cooler lines coming off. You'll notice that there's blue fittings on each one of these. We want to make sure that those hose clamps and those rubber pieces are tight and in place at all times. If not, we will lose engine horsepower. We have the engine alternator in this compartment also, and directly below that is the AC compressor. Mounted on these two bolts behind this, we'll show you in another video, is our fuel water separator. Also too, if you ever run this machine out of diesel fuel, that is your manual pump to prime the system. So we never ever want to run this machine out of diesel fuel. Our starter is down located right below this section also, behind the wall, and also our engine oil level. To get to the dipstick, we reach through this particular component here, pull out, check our fluid level on that, and then replace it. What I'm looking for when I do that is I'm waiting to hear the click. If I have the click, then I know it's back in the right spot. On our AC system, we also have the availability of fluid coming off of the engine and going up to the core up top for heat. We can control those two by these two ball valves here. When these two valves are parallel to the line of that hose, we are allowing 190-degree water to get up to our unit. When we turn these things down and shut that fluid off, we're not getting any additional heat up to that air conditioning system, which makes it much more efficient for summertime usage.